happening, YouTube? All right, today we're going to take a look at this beautiful 1994 Ford F-350 crew cab long bed 7.3 power stroke with a ZF 5-speed manual transmission. So guys, I acquired this truck recently. What a beautiful view. I acquired this truck recently on a trade for a 1992 Harley Davidson Ultra Classic. Been kind of tinkering with it since then. We're gonna go through 4 categories, okay? Exterior, then we're gonna go over the interior. That door doesn't work, I forgot. Interior, and then we have the drivetrain. We've got the power plant, all right? We've got the motor, we've got the transmission. What we don't have underneath this motor is a differential, which that's a problem. And I do have a Dana 60 straight axle front end out of a 2008 F-350 in my garage. I just need to rebuild that, and then we'll have to figure out exactly how all that's going in here. But then let's start going through the body. First thing, exterior. So it's not as rough as I've seen. It's actually not completely rotted out. Kind of impressive. So I'm definitely surprised there. I mean, it's not rotted out real bad by any means. Usually you're rotted out and the cab corner's pretty bad. Got a little bit going on. Usually the fender wells are just fucking gone. So definitely exterior, a lot of dents. We got to straighten it up. You see, that's terrible. I got to get rid of this rear bumper. I don't like that thing. Clean it up, paint it. Exterior is actually not that bad. The rims, I love these rims. I really dig these old school looking rims like this. I don't have any problem with just cleaning them puppies up and keeping them. But these got to go. These guys, no. So we either need to get some 35s or some 37s. I ain't quite figured that part out yet. But as far as the exterior, it's not that bad. It looks rough, but it's really not that much. Now, as far as the interior, it's pretty bad. We're gonna have to gut it completely. So I don't know where these seats came from. These aftermarket Eclipse seats, I'm not positive, but they gotta go. This whole interior is pretty shot. The dash is actually not terrible. I don't know if it's even worth pulling this dash out because of these cracks. We'll either fix them or we'll put some inlay on it and do whatever. Like back here, these two are pretty good. We can probably just figure out the wiring issue and get the locks figured out, but nothing electric at all for any of the doors functions properly. So we'll have to address that. We need to change the headliner and change the visors. I mean, honestly, guys, pretty much a complete overhaul on the interior. And along with electrics not functioning, the radio does not work at all. None of the speakers that I'm aware of are connected at all. So interior, I do believe it's going to get pretty messy, and it's going to be a very time-consuming process to do properly. Especially because if we're going to go through the effort of tearing all this carpet out, which we definitely are, because that right there, that's all mud. There's like a 1/4 inch of mud packed into the carpet. It's nasty. My point is, if we're going to go through the effort of tearing all this out, you're going to soundproof everything down here, soundproof everything up here. Be a lot more enjoyable ride. My plans for this motor, I don't want to do anything too crazy, but it does have a little over 330,000 miles on it. I'm on my lunch break at work right now, trying to edit this video and having some issues with sound quality. So what I'm trying to explain to you right now is that I want to delete the fuel bowl and get an electronic fuel system put in. I need to change the springs and get stiffer springs. I'm going to do something with the turbo. I don't know yet if we're going to run single or do compound twin. I don't know yet. I need to get intercooler piping. I need to get a bigger high pressure oil pump. I need to get bigger injectors. I need to get head studs. As far as the motor, that's pretty much it for now. I'm not going to do anything too stupid to it. Just want to build it up, make it a little bit quicker. This thing is leaking copious amounts of oil and is continuously spraying it, as you can see, all over everything else. So that's pretty much it for the motor. Just give it a little bit of a fresh rebuild on the top end, get a different fueling system in, and run the hell out of it. This ZF 5-speed manual transmission that is in this truck right now is absolutely terrible. The synchros for first, second, and third are pretty much completely gone. We need to get the transmission out of the truck, get a rebuild kit in it, put new synchros in it, check everything out, make sure it's running all right. We need to find a transfer case, different rear drive shaft, and we need to get a drive shaft for up front And then this twin beam setup, all this here, I'm still not positive on how it's gonna fit up. I didn't buy like a kit or anything for that front end. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at that. That's not good. I didn't notice that before. Ruh-roh. It'll be all right. A little bit of paint, a little bit of Bondo, a little bit of welding. Pull the motor, rebuild it, rebuild the tranny, put a transfer case in. And I want to lift it probably, I don't know, anywhere from like 6 to 8 inches. Put some 35s or 37s on it. See how it looks. We'll go from there. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Is it worth it for this old beater? Because to me, it's totally worth it. And it's nice having a beater because you can tear it apart and make it your own. All right, everybody. Well, if you're still here, I really appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed it and have a good one.